I received an email from a student wanting to change the font of a label, and they had tried several things and none of it worked. They tried to change the font and the font family of the font and the name of the font and got errors in all of those. So the question was, how do I change the font of a label or a text box? Well, let's take a look at the IntelliSense here for some clues. So the first one, lbldisplay.font equals courier new, gives us an error saying you cannot, that the value of type string cannot be converted to font. So it's looking for a font object. The second and the third one, lbldisplay.font.fontFamily equals courier new or font.name equals courier new, both come up with an error that the properties for font family and name are read only. So we can say lbldisplay.font equals new font, creating a new instance of the font class. And in the IntelliSense, we have lots of different options. We can use the family name as a string inside the parentheses as our first argument, and then the size as our second one. And some options here is we could say lbldisplay.font equals new font and then courier new and then whatever size we wanted, say 24. May want to use the current size. So then we could say new font courier new, comma, lbldisplay.font.size. The size property is a read only, but we can use it then to feed back into our new font. We could also do the same thing if we just wanted to change the size. We could say new font lbldisplay.font.fontFamily, whatever the current font family is, and then the new size being 24. Here's another option. This one gives us the family name as string, the size as single, and then the style as font style. Now that font style is what we call an enumeration. It has different values such as bold and italic, strikeout, underline, and regular. Our code here could be lbldisplay.font equals new font, and then our new font we want to use, say courier new, comma 24, our size, comma, and then the style we want to apply, in this case maybe it's font style.bold. Next example, same thing, we're going to use font style.italic. And maybe we want to set both bold and italic. Well, here we can use font style bold or font style.italic. Now that or seems out of place because the or seems like it'd be either or. But in this case, it's setting both. It's setting flags for the font style. So the or here for the font style is setting both bold and italic. If I wanted to use the same font style and just change the font face and the size, we can use lbldisplay.font.style. So it's going to take whatever the style is of the font for our LBL display label. I want to take a look at this in action. So I created an application where we have a label called LBL display. Right now it's set to Sego UI 18-point regular. I want to have a button where I can set that to a courier new 24 or to a Times New Roman 12, and then to be able to set the style. We'll look at the style in the next video using enums. The code for this button, quite simply, is lbldisplay.font equals new font, courier new, 24, and then we use whatever the current font style is, lbldisplay.font.style. The second button for the Times New Roman 12 is very similar. Here I'm setting new font equals Times New Roman 12, lbldisplay.font.style, keeping the same style that already exists. Let me run this. And so I can change to courier new. And I didn't change the text, so that is actually a courier 24 point, and this one is Times New Roman 18 point. In the next lesson, we'll look at how to work with the font style enumeration. If you just jumped into this video, you can see all the videos from the Programming Practicum playlist by clicking on the image in the lower right. And if you'd like to be alerted to future videos I create, you can click my picture in the top right to subscribe to the channel.